From the land of the rising sun comes Honda, maker of the Civic, the Goldwing, and that one weird robot thing they made one time. Legendary reliability, unmatched craftsmanship, technologically marvelous, and their spokesperson is John Cena. And it all led to this, the Honda Rebel 500. Harley Davidson.
Oh, shit.
This is the worst.
One eternity later.
I got a Harley Davidson. Does that turn you on, Harley Davidson?
This is my 2018 Honda Rebel 500. This is my 2008 Harley Davidson Softail Deluxe 105th Anniversary Edition. Its 471 cubic centimeter engine makes about 40 horsepower, give or take, and about 30 foot-pounds of torque. The Deluxe's 1,584 cc's make about 70 horsepower and about 90 foot-pounds of torque. It's 10 years older and about 400 pounds heavier. The seat height is a confidence-inspiring low 27.2 inches. Hey Alexa, what's 27.2 inches in centimeters?
27.2 inches is about 69.09 centimeters.
Nice. The Softail Deluxe is even confidencier, more confidency inspiring. It's lower. It's lower at about 25.5 inches. However, the seat is much wider, forcing you to spread your legs.
What did he say?
Which makes it feel not as small. I don't know. And who is this bike for? I would say this bike is probably the most perfect beginner's bike. It's the only one I would have wanted to start on. It's the only one I really cared about when I seriously started looking for motorcycles. And even still, being that it's small, the engine is very manageable and forgiving. You got the slip assist clutch that's very easy to work. It has enough power to take you on a 3, 4, or 5 hour ride, although your ass won't enjoy it. In addition to being great for a beginning rider, I think it makes a great urban commuter as well. If you're into sport bikes and going really fast and blowing your hair back with torque, it's probably not it. The turning on this after riding the Harley, it's comical. It's comical how well you can just turn sharply. Like, I probably wouldn't be riding like this on the Harley. This is a fun little bike. I kind of don't want to sell it now. It's just so easy to ride. And if you have fans of your channel, they'll love to see you leave your blinker on, like I just did for that whole time. then this is the bike for you, because you will never remember to turn it off. The brakes on this versus the brakes on the Harley, you have to be a little more aggressive on braking with the Harley. This one, like if you just grab the front brake, it's going to dive like that. Woo, it's cold. A little chilly. I just have the flannel on. So the brakes are a lot touchier on this. For a beginner, is it crazy to take a leap from a 500cc Honda Rebel, 471cc, and go to a Harley, a 1500 and that number cc Harley? The differences are many, immediate, and obvious. And immediately obvious. Number one, your foot placement. After getting off of that Honda, getting on this feels like you're not only in a recliner, but reclined in said recliner. Whereas the Honda is all blacked out, this has shiny, sparkly, chromy bits anywhere and everywhere. Chrome, 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 chrome. The Deluxe is more nimble than its girthy exterior would suggest, and it turns rather easily. Too easy, sometimes. Whoa, that lady didn't see me at all. I could tell where her eyes were, and they weren't in my direction. Lady's not looking at me, huh? Story of my life. Harley Davidson. What's the first thing you think of when I say Harley Davidson? Hard drinking, hard partying, hard living men. Now, look, I'm even waving at the three-wheeler. Come on, buddy. Yeah, go with. God bless him. You do you, three-wheeler guy. Wow, he's going for it. My last experience here, as you could probably see on the previous video, not great. Riding a Harley seems like it comes with a little bit of baggage. I guess my opinion of Harley Davidson was a lot different before I actually rode one. I thought people who rode Harley Davidsons were going to be assholes, kind of. But in my experience, my personal experience, really nothing could be further from the truth. Take me, for example. I'm a nice guy. I think Harley has a reputation problem right now. Everything that you see says, oh, Harley's dying. Harley's dying? If you haven't seen Fortnine's video about how Harley killed itself, it's very interesting, and it's a very compelling argument as to why Harley is not doing well, at least as far as numbers go and stock types of numbers, things like that. For me, the case against Harley was a simple one. There was one main thing, two main things, a couple main things, three main things. I thought they would always leak oil. I thought they were too expensive. And I thought that... What was the third thing? Freaking idiot. The culture. The culture of Harley Davidson followers and fans. I thought maybe that's... You know, people worry about the culture, not fitting into the culture of something when you're talking about motorcycles, and I did, to be perfectly honest. But you know, I really think that the other thing they say about motorcycles is ride your own ride. So just get any bike that you want, that you think is cool, because the only person who has to like it is you who's doing the riding. So once I got over all that, it's fine. For me, it's bigger and heavier, so I have to be a little more deliberate with the turns. I'm a little afraid to turn too much because I don't want to scrape anything and all that. But as I gain confidence and as I get more comfortable, this becomes easier and easier to ride. Who's this good for? Ask the internet who the Softail is good for. They'll say girls. I think just for anyone who doesn't want something quite as big as the Road King, I think this is your bike. I really feel like the move from the Rebel to this was pretty sensible for me. Like I said earlier, the increase in engine size doesn't directly correlate to increase in horsepower. This is only about 30 horses more, and I like those 30 horses. You know, the jokes have all been made about Harley Davidsons and their culture, the skulls, you know, all the things. But that being said, when you do see another Harley rider, and you will, you kind of feel like, oh hey, what's up? Like, you immediately kind of feel like that. So maybe I kind of get it. So in summation, who's this bike for? I think anybody who wants a fun bike with a low seat height, who's stepping up and wants to maybe do some touring, some light touring, and be pretty comfortable but still be able to run around town. I've heard this referred to as a great all-in-one sort of bike. I think this is good for that. So which is better? They're sort of apples and oranges. It's a weird comparison, to be honest. A lot of people will see the title of this and say, "What? They're totally different. Serve different purposes, do different things." But yeah, I really still like my Honda, and I suspect that I have some sentimental attachment to it. Oh man, I love this thing. This is so fun. This is just a really fun bike. All right. Any ride you can walk away from is a good one, they say. This is a fun little bike. I kind of don't want to sell it now. The end of an era. And that's it.